It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. With you, Evan McPherson, getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This is Ashton Jensen. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. They'll go again with Gentile. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Man in motion here is Tucker. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Vegas.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
They'll run the toss with Cook. Finding space inside the 40s. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11. 180. It's hot.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit
Here we
after
go.
a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal.
Stop.
Hook is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Has to come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
11 MT tape. 180. Stop.
Once again, it's Cook. Room to run at the 30. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson good on the extra point. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Christian Benford brings him down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Brian Cook, the safety, there to record the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Cut.
Now Burrow going to do this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Cut.
He's got his man, Goddell Lg. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
11. Here we go. 11, Thomas. Cut.
Play action now. It's Burrow. This is caught 2. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. McPherson's good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Genty. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Devin Bush there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points.
Good blocking, and he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Now Gay for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Heck of an effort there to duck out of 1 tackle, but he'll wind up only gaining about a yard. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be dropped down just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 1, right?
2nd down and 8.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Cook gets it out of the pistol. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Darian Porter in on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Moving outside the pocket. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT, Tate. Wide 80. Stop.
They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Eric Stokes. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Thomas. What's this say? Stop.
On third down, they go with Cook. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This a 48-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. At the 43-yard line.
Stop. 180. What is that? Stop.
On 2nd down, Cook. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
11
36-yard
MT.
line.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Bowers, the man in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up a third down. Hill look to throw. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one caught at the 4. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the Bengals' 4-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
They'll run right here with Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. Farron Johnson up to make the tackle.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Stop.
This one out quickly to Noel. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 11. Stop. 12. Stop.
Burrow now. He'll swing this one out to Cook. Whoa! And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball.
And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown Cincinnati. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. In motion, that's Thornton. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Throwing now on third and long, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Boye Mafe. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to fourth and very long. The Raiders send their punt team out, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Here's Noel. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. He's tackled there by Quiddy Pay.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff to Cook. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here we go.
Now a bootleg here, designed run, and that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Top 60. Back. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Stephon Diggs out of the backfield. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
Mustang Knights, Warriors 17.
He takes off.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
19 Lions. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Second and inches.
Ready?
Now this looks like a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's got another one. James Cook, touchdown Bengals. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Double pirate. Here we go. Set. Cut my team. Cut.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Devin Bush.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Gun. Cut. Can. Cut.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long. But in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Here we go. Stop.
A run with Cook. bottled up after a gain of a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Come on. 19, 60 average. 60 ready.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
180.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.